Knowing your profit is so important when it comes to starting an Amazon FBA business. In fact, it's probably the single most important element of creating this business, because if you're not making profit on a product, then don't bother selling that product. In this video, I want to break down all the costs for you and tell you what I think is the optimal amount of money to start an Amazon FBA business. So before I get started with this video, please don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It does wonders, and let's get cracking on with the video. So as I'm sure you're aware, there are many people that will tell you to start an Amazon FBA business, and they'll tell you how much a product cost them, they'll tell you how much the products are sold for, and then they'll say, look at my profit, look how much money I'm making, but they won't mention all the costs in between that actually affect the profit margin. Now, there are some YouTubers who do tell you all the costs, and hats off to them for being very honest and very genuine, but not everyone does. So I wanted to make a video where all the costs were broken down so you had no surprises going into this business. We're going to start by using an Amazon FBA calculator. These things are so unbelievably useful, and they're all over the internet. There are tons of them. Okay, some of them are good, some of them are terrible, but there's quite a few of them. Anyway, my brother and I actually created our own Amazon FBA calculator, which you can get for free in the description. It's absolutely brilliant, and it has every single cost, and it explains every single cost, and that's the Amazon FBA calculator we're going to be using in this video to determine all the costs of a potential product. This is the calculator, and I know it looks super confusing, but don't worry, it's really simple. We have a UK version, and down here you can click and we have a USA version for dollars. It's really cool. Okay, so let's quickly go through the different costs. We have the retail cost, the item cost, your potential profit margin, and then over here we have a tab with all the costs of VAT, if you have VAT, shipping, polybag, packaging, customs, Amazon fee, fulfillment fee, the VAT fee on the sale, again if you're VAT registered, staff, and ad cost, and we have the same thing in the USA. And I know this looks super confusing, but don't let it scare you. It's really simple, and we've made it even more simple by adding a little I next to each cost, because a lot of the people who are going to be using this calculator might not have started selling on Amazon and just want to see the potential profit margin of their products. So we've made sure to include a little information box next to each and every single cost so you can fully understand every cost. We've also included the order profit calculator, and the reason why we've included this is because it's brilliant for forecasting and potentially raising capital if that's something you need to do. So once we put in all the costs, we can put in the number of items we want to order from a supplier. So let's say we want to order 1,000, right? It will tell us the total cost of the order, the revenue for the order, the cash flow, which means the money coming into your bank account, and the profit for the order. So I find that little tab alone is the best tab ever, and you can use the arrows up and down, or you can just go in and actually just, edit it like that. Either way, it works. So we need to put some numbers in here so I can give you an example of how this works. And to make this a proper real life case study, we're going to use our own product. That way the numbers we know are exactly correct. It retails for around £14.95 in the UK, sometimes more, sometimes less. The item cost is £1.85. This is something you can just find on Alibaba. For example, if we go here, we can see about $2.15 to $4.56. So when we worked out R1, it came back at £1.85 after the current exchange rate. So we can see at the moment we have a 52% margin. So if we get rid of all of these costs, we could be like, look how much money we're making, but actually no, there are a lot more costs that we have to include. Right, we're gonna keep VAT at 0, and then we're gonna work out the shipping cost. So shipping cost, we pay around $6.50 per kilo when it's shipped from China to the UK, or we pay $6 per kilo if it's shipped from China to the USA, and that's with TNT. So shipping cost for us is £4.82 per kilo, because obviously we're in the UK. So for an order of 1,000 items, it weighs 240 kilograms, costing us £1,156.80, which is about £1.15 per item. So we're going to put in here £1.15. We'll see everything update as it goes. Okay, so our profit margin's gone down just a little bit. We then pay 10 cents for a poly bag. This is a little plastic bag that everyone needs to use when sending stuff into Amazon, unless you're exempt for some certain reason. We then pay a further 20 cents for customs. Packaging is we don't pay because it's all included in the price. We have an Amazon fee of 15%. So the Amazon fee is based on the retail cost. So you can see if we change this retail cost to $17.95, the retail fee goes from $2.25 to $2.70 because it's always going to be 15% again, unless you are in a specific category where it's less or more, but generally it's usually 15%. The next fee is the fulfillment fee, and this is the fee that Amazon charge you for picking and packaging and then shipping out the product from their warehouse to your customer. This fee is dependent on the size and weight of the product that you decide to sell. And at the moment, there are only two ways to actually work out this fee. The first way is to have a product listing on Amazon with inventory so that you can go to your manage inventory page and actually see how much your fulfillment fee is costing you. However, not everyone is at that position because a lot of people who are using an Amazon FBA calculator are just determining which products could do well. So let me tell you the second way, which allows you to calculate accurately the fee for fulfillment. So the second way is using Amazon FBA's own calculator. The reason we don't use their calculator for everything is because they don't give you all the costs, they only give you a few of the costs. So we like using our calculator, but we use a part of their calculator to work out the true fulfillment cost. We wanted to make this really, really simple for you. So we put it right next to the fulfillment fee. All you have to do is click here. It will take you to this page where you click continue as a guest. We put in the product, so we're gonna put in knee brace. Okay. Again, if your product isn't on Amazon, it doesn't matter. You can just select from a wide range of products. Okay, so we're going to select this product and we can see, we don't have to put any information in. Again, don't worry about that. We just have to click calculate and it will show here. Fulfillment by Amazon fees is £2.32 based on its size and weight. So we're going to go back here and put in £2.32. Brilliant, right? It's just super easy. We come back and that didn't take very long at all. And now we can get back to this calculator. The next cost is the VAT on the sale. But then again, if you're not VAT registered, which you probably aren't if you're just starting out, I wouldn't worry about this one. Then you have a staff cost if you employ people. But again, hopefully you don't have that if you're just starting out, so I wouldn't worry about that. And then finally, we have ad cost. We always like to give ourselves at least £1 per item sold on ad cost. That way we know if we're not getting as many sales as we wanted to, we could boost it with a bit of ads and we can pay £1 for every sale we get. Maybe we can pay even more depending on our profit margin. So typically we order 1,000 items a month. So we can see with this order profit calculator section, if we order 1,000 items, it's going to cost us £3,300. The revenue is going to be $14,950. The cash flow on the order is going to be $9,380. So that's the money that's going to come back into our bank account. And the profit is going to be £6,080. And we can see cash flow per item is £9.38 and profit per item is £6.08. This is really, really useful information. This shows us this product is worth it to go into, and this product is worth it to continue selling because of the profit margin and because obviously we've done the research, we know the demand is there, we know everything else is there, but we can see the profit is there. Now the best part of this calculator, the best part, which I haven't even shown you yet, is we've included a second tab. So down here we can see all products profit margins UK. And the reason why this tab is just absolutely fantastic is because when doing product research, we always recommend creating a long list of potential products, maybe 10, 20 or 30 different products. And what this allows you to do is to put in all the different products. So let's say the first product is a yoga mat. So we're going to put in yoga mat, and the next product is a back brace, right? And we're going to be able to put in all the numbers, right? And you can see which ones you have to edit with the little pencil over here, right? So if we edit this, this will automatically update. All the green automatically updates, and there's a little key here so it tells you exactly what's going on with the spreadsheet. And the reason why I love this tab more than the other tab is because once I've researched 11 products, I can then compare each product with each other right here, and I can see all the information. So I can see all the potential cash flow, all the potential margins, all the potential item costs, and it just makes researching a product so much easier, and especially comparing different products to each other. So again, we have this same thing for the USA, and this is just all in dollars. The UK one is all in pounds. And by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this. As I said, this calculator is totally free to download. The link is in the description. It's just such an awesome calculator, and I have to be honest, my brother Josh, who I do this business with, he made the majority. In fact, he made most of this calculator, and he's an absolute genius when it comes to Excel. He's blown me away. Like, I have no idea how he's done some of these calculations, but it's really, really cool, and it's so useful. That's the Amazon FBA calculator that we created. So, what's the optimal amount of money to start an Amazon FBA business? I like to say £1,500 or $1,500. And the reason I say this is because it gives you enough money to buy stock, maybe even take a course, and then spend a bit of money on advertising. It just gives you a good amount of money to start with. Now, if you have more money, brilliant. That's even better. And if you have less money, it's not impossible to start a business. It will just take longer, and you'll see that the growth is slightly slower. This is how you can use our Amazon FBA calculator to calculate your profits. I really hope it helps you, and we've made it totally free. The link in the description will send you to a page that looks like this, and then you can get access to the Amazon FBA calculator and start working out the potential profits for as many products as you can imagine. So thank you very much for watching.